ज़्यादा प्रचलित है। हम ज़्यादा दुख की घटनाओं में हमारी मुलाकात हो रही है। यूक्रेन के लिए ये बहुत ज़्यादा दिलचस्पी ऐसे दुखी घटनाओं में है। पिछले पत्रकार सम्मेलन की तुलना में आज और ज़्यादा लोग आ रहे हैं। मैं बहुत परिचित चेहरे देख सकता हूँ, लेकिन नए आ रहे हैं। आपकी इजाज़त से मैं अंग्रेजी ज़बान में ट्रांसलेट करूँगा। It's the 5th day of Russian aggression into Ukraine. I am speaking to you not only as ambassador of Ukraine, but as a normal human being. I am afraid of any night calls from Ukraine, from Ukrainian numbers, because every night there is some shelling, bombing, offensive. I am starting my working day talking to my personnel what's happened in their house, in their home. Unfortunately, some people got their houses damaged, even people which are from the embassy staff. Shelling is going from all sides. It's not only direct Russian aggression, but the shelling is very active from the territory of Belarus, from Belarusian Chamcha regime. General situation is rather difficult, but basically it's under Ukrainian control. The plan of blitzkrieg that the Russians were expecting that within 5-6 hours, maximum 1 day, they will occupy the whole territory and will put up puppet regime. This plan absolutely failed. It's the 5th day of the war. We are suffering a lot of civilian casualties. According to official information of our Ministry of Health, already 16 children were killed from bombings, shellings, and so on, as a result of Russian peace fighting operation. Only during last 2 days, Russian missiles hit orphanage, oncological center, children polyclinic, kindergarten. The latest our casualties was one museum which was burned down, and yesterday we had also very tragic event when the only in the world, the biggest transport plane, Mria, An-225, was destroyed by Russian shelling. It was unique plane, the biggest in the world. Now, even with modern technologies, it's very difficult to build something like this. Taking into account all these tragic events, shellings, killings, Ukraine applied to Hague Court, International Court of Justice. I mean, these military crimes, and so on. Just 1 hour before this meeting, I received a report that missile hit ambulance. All the people in this ambulance were killed. You saw, I am most grateful to our Indian friends, to the majority of diplomats here. You saw that in front of embassy, there is the show of solidarity with Ukraine. People are voluntarily bringing flowers, toys, because as I mentioned, 16 children were killed, lighting candles. Every evening at 7 o'clock, we are holding commemoration ceremony with lit candles. The situation, I think that you also monitor the general international situation. Every day, new and new sanctions are imposed upon Russia. You saw that yesterday, the airspace of Europe was closed for the Russian airplanes. Today, on the pro-governmental Russian side, was information that Minister for Foreign Affairs of Russia, Mr. Lavrov, cannot get to Geneva for the UN conference on disarmament and human rights. And United Nations claimed that they cannot help him to get there. You see the real situation. On the one hand, I do not understand what Lavrov could do at the UN Human Rights Conference. On the other hand, merely अफसोस की बात यह है he hasn't reached Geneva because there will be too many questions to the Russian side on this issue. Let's look at the economic situation in Russia. Let's look at bank rates, at the rate of ruble, and other economic indicators. Due to this powerful sanctions, Russian economy is crippling every day. Ukraine already set up hotline for the parents and the relatives of the Russian soldiers fighting in Ukraine, for those who got lost in Ukraine. There are thousands of calls. You saw today on all major newspapers, on the front page, the real pictures, what is going on. Burning houses, burning Russian tanks, burning Russian armored vehicles. Russia is having absolutely unpredictable for them and unprecedented casualties. According to official estimate, the military casualties, killed and wounded, of the Russian soldiers is approximately 5,300 soldiers and officers. A lot of prisoners of war. Many of them are absolutely young conscripts, 18, 19 years old. And this figure is mounted. The figure of destroyed Russian planes, tanks, armored vehicles, heavy guns is also mounted. Unfortunately, together with these figures, our casualties are also mounting, and and as I mentioned, not only military, but civilian. 2 days back, Ukraine officially approached Red Cross to assist Ukraine with taking away and delivery to the Russian border hundreds of dead bodies of Russian soldiers which are scattered on the whole territory. Official statements of the Russian Ministry of Defense not mentioning anything about heavy losses, about heavy casualties. Only yesterday came fast information that, not official, but from some local authorities, that one man from their area was killed. And only yesterday, Ministry of Defense of Russia said about their brave soldiers and the fact that they are having some injured and killed. Russian people really do not know a real picture what is going on, but information of course is pouring in Russia. Our position was and yes, please stop the war. We are asking